Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am Lucky Wolf and today I'm playing some more VGC Regulation F on the VGC Regulation F Ranked Ladder. And I'm going to be using this team that I was rocking with a little bit in the Global Challenge. I did do two videos about my Sorry, I can't even say it with a straight face. I did two videos about my Global Challenge experience. I will link them both in the description down below. And just what a wild ride. What an absolutely wild ride. I have changed the team up a bit. It's still I still kind of think of the main mode of the team being the Specs Chi-Yu and the speed boosting Flutter main. But I did add the Urshifu, the Raging Bolt, and the Zapdos to this team, and this is honestly a core and a team that functions in a way that I really enjoy. I'm just still trying to make it the best version that it can be. I think two things that I would like to zero in on. I would like to at least try a Flutter main with a little bit more of a bulky EV spread. I am not a bulky Flutter at all. I am full max speed though, because I like knowing that knowing that it's a speed tie, or I'm going to outspeed other Flutter main, get a really fast Icy Wind off. I think the other Pokemon that I'm maybe looking at testing a different Mon in that slot would be the Zapdos slot. I absolutely like Kickburb. Zapdos, Galarian Zapdos, is one of my... I love all the Galarian birds, but Zapdos is my favorite. Absolutely phenomenal design, and Zapdos doesn't come to a lot of games, but the games it does come to, it's actually put in insane work. But I do think the other Pokemon that I do want to kind of test in that spot would maybe be a Corviknight. I think a Corviknight, Iron Defense, either Bulk Up or Iron Defense, I haven't decided yet. Corviknight could be really fun in that spot, but I've honestly just really been enjoying how this team plays. It's a really solid team. We got 3 special attackers, 3 physical attackers, we have a little bit of speed control, we have damage mitigation with Snarls, we have redirection with the Ogerpon, and all that kind of stuff, so I figured I kind of wanted to showcase it, so let's hop into some games and just see what the team can do. I'll see you in the first game. First game of the day. Ooh! Okay, we have a G Moltres team, and there's a G Moltres team I've had my eye on. Someone in the community was kind enough to give me a paste and make a rental for it, and it's not dissimilar to this team. Yeah, this is very, very hard to break through. I'll be honest, this is very hard to break through. We do have a little bit of an awkward Landorus matchup as well, and that's another reason that I think Corviknight could be really strong. So my opponent does have screens for damage mitigation. They do have the Sinistcha to be able to heal up the Moltres on swap-in and also probably go for Life Dew. They have redirection, well, possible redirection in both the Sinistcha and the Ogerpon. Okay. This really is going to be a tough one. I'll be honest, this really is going to be a tough one. I don't necessarily want to be powering up their Moltres, but I do think I'm going to hit the Snarl button. I honestly do think I'm going to hit the Snarl button. I can go Icy Wind Snarls. I do like the Ogerpon. There's a bunch of Pokemon that I like. I really do like Raging Bolt. I think the last Mon is between my Raging Bolt and my Ogerpon. I'm gonna go Ogerpon, but I think a real case could be made for Raging Bolt. I'm just, like I said, I'm just a little bit scared because of the Landorus, and I feel like if I bring the Raging Bolt, there's just a lot that, if I bring the Raging Bolt, Landorus hits so many of my Pokemon for really hard damage. So I think I would prefer to bring the Ogerpon here. And plus it gives me a little redirection as well. They go Grimente. I don't hate this for me at all. I do not hate this for me. A part of me really wants to go for the taunt on the Grimmsnarl. I don't know if it's worth it. I don't think locking myself into Dark Pulse is a particularly good idea. They could also just go Fake Out, so in that case, going Ghost type would be better. Okay, they do Light Screen. Okay, that's okay with me, I think. We get our little taunt off on the Grimmsnarl. So that's nice. We get our little Dark Pulse off. That's not even bad damage. They get their Sacred Fire. I'm gonna go Dazzling Gleam. I'm gonna go Dazzling Gleam and Dark Pulse again. I don't think this is gonna get the Entei. I could also swap out. I don't think this is gonna get the Entei, but I'm gonna go for it. I might have to save my... Okay, they are gonna let me have... It's gonna be really close with the Dark Pulse. It's gonna be really close with the Dark Pulse here. Let's see. No. Okay. Snarl comes out. Ooh, we live on 1. Okay, so they're also going for their damage mitigation. I'm gonna swap out this next turn. Spirit Break should be into my Chi-Yu. As it is. Okay. I think I have to go into Ogerpon. I don't really have a choice here. But I do think my Chi-Yu is going to be handy for later. Like, I think Snarls are going to come in really handy for later. So I'm going to bring out my Ogerpon here. They do E-Speed. Okay, we don't eat that well. I'll be honest, we're not eating. Entei is still alive. Without Chi-Yu on the board, that's not super surprising. And you go for the Spirit Break. Okay. Did the taunt wear off there? I think the taunt may have worn off. Okay. I think I lock myself into Snarl here. No, taunt still one more turn. Okay. I'm gonna Snarl. I'm gonna Snarl and Ivy Cudgel, I think. I think I have to do this. So I could have gone Ghost type, but I honestly don't think it's worth it. I get to go for my little Cudgel, and I get to go for my Snarl, so at least I do pick up a double KO here. And the little Snarl goes off. Whee! Good job. Good job, Fishy. Good job, Fishy. They never got a Reflect Up either. No Reflect Up. So let's see what their last two are. The Landorus, that's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. And the Sinistcha. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna go Snarl. I don't want them to be able to Rage Powder here. They should Protect. There's not really anything I can do. But I will get a Snarl off then. They haven't Terra'd either. Okay, they're gonna Terra. I still have my Urshifu with Sash intact, and I still haven't Terra'd yet. Okay, you do Terra that. It is poison, okay. To be expected. Really to be expected. So here they can't Rage Powder. I didn't Terra, so they cannot Rage Powder this away. They do not Protect, so I get my Ivy Cudgel off. Fantastic damage. And my Snarl, and I land it! Ooh, okay, okay, hold on. They are both going to -1, okay. Wait a second, you Sludge Bomb. To my fish. What are you cooking? What are you cooking? And you Trick Room? Oh, Strikes Out. Okay. Yep, fair enough. Fair enough. But now, I think we're in a pretty good position, to be honest. We're in a pretty good position here because I'm gonna go Terra Dark. Like, you protect your land. Like, you can protect your Landorus. So here's why I'm gonna do this, right? Here's why I'm gonna do this. I go Wicked Blow into the Landorus. I go Ivy Cudgel into the Landorus. My Ivy Cudgel will go, if they don't protect, Ivy Cudgel goes first. If they don't protect, and again, they can't Rage Powder because I'm still a Grass type. If they do protect, then they still get KO'd. If they do protect, they still get KO'd here. Because you can't protect against an Urshifu. They can Rage Powder the Urshifu, but then in that case, I will be KOing the Sinistcha, and I will also be getting, because I'm faster, so I will also be getting my Ivy Cudgel into the Landorus. So I think this should seal it up. We'll see. Unless I am completely misunderstanding things, I think this should seal it up. Yeah, okay. I think it's done for now. It's done for now. They didn't protect, so we get our Ivy Cudgel there. Because I double into the Landorus because Sinistcha should never be able to win this fight. You can Strength Sap my Mon as much as you want, but I will still crit. I'm still Terra Dark, I'm still getting a super effective crit off, so you can't, like, it just... Bah! We got him. Oh, the crit! Bah! We got him. Nice. Okay. Honestly, the beginning of that game was suspect as heck. The beginning of that game was incredibly suspect, and I do think my opponent played it very well, but in the late game, we were just able to save our Sash Urshifu. We were able to, even though they teared, we were just able to outspeed things, get a Snarl off, get our Ivy Cudgel off, and then they didn't set Trick Room, so we just still outsped this next turn, and that just completely sealed it up for us, so let's woo. Also, I like this team because some games can be longer. Like, it definitely, this team has the power to play longer games, but a lot of the games are on the quicker side, so we'll see you in game 2. Alrighty. Oh, hello. Game 2, I do see that is a Walking Wake. Okay. So my opponent does have, let me see if I can get this correctly. My opponent does have double Fairy type. They do have double Grass type. And they do have double Fire type. Did I miss anything? Please let me know. Oh, triple Grass type. I'm sorry. I was gonna say if I missed anything, let me know in the comments down below. I called myself triple Grass type. Okay. So teams like this can be very scary for this team that I'm running. Tailwind and just run over me. Tailwind and run over me is a very real thing that my opponent can go for. Additionally, I do believe my team is a little bit weak to priority, and so they do have Prankster priority in the Whimsicott. They do have Fake Out on, well, double Fake Out, as well as possible double Grassy Glide as well. So this could be a tough one. This could definitely be a tough one. I kind of don't hate this. I'll have to be careful, but I kind of don't hate this. I also think I like Raging Bolt, but I also don't like Raging Bolt that much here. Okay. I do, like I said, this is kind of the main mode. I definitely want you, I guess the question is, do I want you or do I want a Raging Bolt, or do I even want a Zapdos? I kind of don't hate the way Zapdos is looking, but I do think the Sash affords me some really nice pressure here. I do think, honestly, I think a case could be made for a lot of my Pokemon. I really do think perhaps Zapdos could have done something really nice here. And I also think Raging Bolt isn't terrible, but I just feel like I'm already a little bit weak to the Rillaboom. So I didn't really want to bring the Raging Bolt here. I do not have a swap in for this. They shouldn't be speed boosting, but I've been surprised before. They aren't. Okay, cool. I could also taunt, and I don't hate the taunt. I do not hate the taunt, but I'm gonna fully send this turn. I could lock myself into Heat Wave here, and arguably Heat Wave is better. Arguably Heat Wave is a little bit better, but we'll see. Oh, you just Shadow Ball. Oh, and I get a Snarl off? Okay, hold on. Hold on. I mean, we're dead, but I get a Snarl off. Yeah, I think Heat Wave was probably better there. We do connect. Not bad damage either. I wonder, are you Specs? Like, not based on the damage. Not based on the damage. Okay, you have plenty of swap-ins. You have plenty of swap-ins here. Would I rather say goodbye to Ursh? Unfortunately, I think I'm just gonna get wiped by Grassy Glide later on. Oh. Oh, okay, so that tells me I don't think you're locked into Shadow Ball, then. Oh, you're speed boosting. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, okay, you are locked into Shadow Ball. That's okay by me, I think. That did too much. That did too much. Okay, that's a good damage. We get our Snarl off. Okay. Okay. What do you have that you're not scared of my Chi-Yu? Okay. I think I still have outs, but they're very ugly. I still have outs, but they are ugly. Okay. I don't know if I can protect in front of this Whimsicott. Well, I'll follow me next turn, so then I would be encored into the follow me. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna protect. I'm gonna swap in my Ursh. Okay, Whimsicott swaps. That should be your Rillaboom. Okay. Okay. So who do you go for here? Heat Wave is just gonna have to save me. Heat Wave is gonna have to save me, but I don't even think that's possible. I don't even think that's possible here, unfortunately. Okay, they do Terra. So that should be... Well, there's only one thing it can be, and that's Terra Fire. Yep. Yep, okay. Are you going to go for Swords Dance? We go for our little shield. No, you cudgel. Okay. Yep, you cudgel into that spot. Yep, okay. Okay, so I'm gonna protect here. How much how much Tailwind is left? One? They Tailwinded first turn, right? One more turn. Okay. I don't think I can lose Chi-Yu. I don't think I can lose Chi-Yu, but I'll see. Okay, you do fake that out at the very least. This should be a cudgel into the... Yep, okay. In the sun, that's KO and Chi-Yu. So it's not really... I don't think there's really anything I can do here. Because they glide. No more Tailwind. Okay. Okay. Let me think if I have any out here. Let me think if I have any out here. I think I have to Sucker Punch and a Heat Wave, but Chi-Yu's gone. Unfortunately, Chi-Yu does not live this. Big unfortunate. Chi-Yu does not live this here. We're gonna go for our Terra. Okay, we do get a Sucker Punch, so we'll get some damage. Like, nothing crazy, but we'll get some... Did that just happen? Did that just happen? We needed that crit. There's no way that KOs. Unless that is just max. Unless that is just max there. Okay, Chi-Yu, you can do it, buddy. I believe in you. I believe in you. We actually hit the heat wave. Yo, that's insane gaming, and it is single target. Yo, we needed that crit. I can't even pretend, like, I would never pretend. I would never pretend. We did need that crit. At least I assume. I don't think Ogre Pawns usually go down to that. I guess my opponent's win con is now that I miss... Well, I get... They could crit me 1,000 times, and I could miss 1,000 times. Okay, that actually didn't happen. They need a double crit. Actually, they only... No, they need one crit. They need one crit and one miss, which is real. That is a real thing that could happen. We actually... we stole that game. I do kind of think we stole that game. I didn't play... I definitely did not play my best there, and I do think a real case could be made for leading something like Chi-Yu and my Raging Bolt, I think? Or even going something like Chi-Yu and Ogre Pawn? Or Raging Bolt, actually, sorry, don't mind me just workshopping right now. Actually, Raging Bolt Ogre Pawn, I think could have been really good. I can Terra the Raging Bolt, and I can go for Snarls. I can get them to a place where I can go for Thunderclap, and then, I can still be redirecting things. Okay, that may have been the way to go. We actually did steal that, and I am 100% going to calc how much that Sucker Punch should have done, because I don't think it KOs without a crit. I don't want to say definitely, but I am reasonably certain it does not KO without the crit. So that is something I will calc after I finish recording, but let's hop into one more game. Alrighty, we got the third game of the day. Oh no! Okay, so Hisuian Arcanine. Hisuian Arcanine is a pretty rough matchup here. A part of me really does want to go Zapdos. A part of me really and truly does want to go the Zapdos here, and I kind of want to show off the Zapdos, and I don't hate... Okay. You know, okay. I think Zapdos Flutter main, a real case can be made for. The Flutter gives me Taunt, and the Flutter also does give me Speed Control, which is good as well. I think I do have to lead with my Speed Control. I do think I have to lead with my Speed Control. Chi-Yu... The fish is kind of nice here! The fish is kind of nice. But I think Sucker Punch is also very nice. Like, I really do think Chi-Yu can do some damage. I think I'm gonna ultimately choose these two Mons in the back. I'm gonna try to not... I would love to not have to Terra my Zapdos. That may not be an option for me. That may and truly not be an option for me. Another reason I think Corviknight could be a really cool choice on this team is because I simply don't have a Fairy type switch in. If my Ogre Pawn has already been Terra'd and I have the +1 Spadef, like I have the plus Spadef boost, then it's a little bit easier, but if I don't already have the Spadef boost, I really feel like I truly have no swap-in. Absolutely no swap-in. Oh! Okay. Okay, I do think I'm gonna Icy Wind here. I wonder if they're Covert Cloak. Probably? Probably. Can I U-turn here? I kind of just want to rip the Thunderous kick, to be honest. I kind of want to rip the Thunderous kick, and I'm gonna go Icy Wind. They do have their Flutter swap in. They do have Flutter swap in. But I don't think you're gonna swap your Flutter in on this field. That's just me. That is just me. They are gonna Terra, though. Okay, we get to see the Terra immediately, so that's kind of good to know, to be honest. Walking Wake, probably Water. Oh, it's Steel! Okay, cool. Okay. I'm okay with that. I am absolutely okay with that. You Tailwind. So I think you have to be going for my bird here. Oh, you Draco into my bird. My bird is nimble. My bird is quick. That is actually very unfortunate. That is actually the most unfortunate that's ever unfortunate. And we got a crit. Oh my gosh. All of my luck is happening literally right now. Is happening right now. Thunderous Kick, thank you. Bop, bop. Get him. Okay. That is a really, like... Look, never underestimate my ability to throw a game from here. Never underestimate it. It can always happen. That was a very rough turn for my opponent. Certainly a rough turn for my opponent. It's really funny because today, so I'm recording this, I record my YouTube videos after I stream usually, because I stream in the morning. I'll have that linked in the description down below if you want to check that out. I'd really appreciate it. But I did stream today, and in one game, I got frozen off of, my opponent went for freeze dry. I got frozen and I never thawed out. I also got double crit that game, and I got my accuracy double lowered into missing a move. So, you know, it happens. So sometimes the comeback is kind of real. Okay, do I go Steel type now, or do I save this for Ogerpon / Urshifu? I really could go Steel type, but Thunderous Kick is doing nothing to either of these two Mons. I'm gonna Thunderous Kick you, and I'm gonna Icy Wind again. My turn to be a Steel type. I get to be a Steel type now. This could definitely be a throw. This could definitely be not my best play, but I think I'm in an advantageous position enough. I do think I'm in an advantageous position enough to not want to lose my Zapdos for free, and like I said, I simply don't have a swap. I simply do not have a swap here. Okay, they're gonna go for the Moon Blast. We are alive. They got the special attack drop. See, look, it all comes around. It all comes around, you know? We get our speed lower, and honestly, I think what matters... Okay, you are Berry, not Covert Cloak. I think what matters is making sure that I get everything in chip range so that my Mons in the back can finish this off. I'm gonna you probably have Protect, but I'm gonna Thunderous Kick this spot again, and I'm gonna Icy Wind, because I can't Thunderous Kick the Flutter. But I think as long as I can target around the Flutter, I think I should still be okay, but we'll see. Yep, you Protect. That is completely fine by me. I can get you next turn. We are faster now, as we do see, so they will be at -2 speed on their Flutter, and we get a little bit of extra trip damage. Nothing crazy. A little bit. Thunderous Kick into nothing. And what does this Flutter want to go for? Moonblast, okay. I wonder if that's Specs. I wonder if that's Specs, because in my opponent's position, you can go for the Dazzle. In my opponent's position, you really can go for the Dazzle there, I think. And guarantee chip damage. Tailwind one more turn, okay. Thunderous Kick. Wicked Blow should put them in range. I could also reverse. I could go for a Sucker Punch into the Torn, but I don't think it's worth it. I don't think it's worth it here. So a Wicked Blow should put them in range of a Sucker Punch next turn, and we'll live on Sash. They can go Moonblast, but we'll live on Sash. Okay. I like that for my opponent. What's coming in? Oh, it's the Arc. Okay. So they are boosting me here. They are going fully for the boost. So I should KO this Tornadus. No Double Protect. I think you probably have to go for it in this space. Whoppa! And we get a Wicked Blow off. We, once again, still do have Sash intact here. Bah! Big damage. No more Tailwind for you. Flutter comes out. I do think I'm gonna protect my Urshi to make sure... I could Sucker Punch the Arcanine as well, but they might go for E-Speed, so I'm gonna protect, and I'm gonna Thunderous Kick into the Arcanine. I want to keep Sash intact here. You do E-Speed into that. Okay, and are you going for Shadow Ball? Okay, we're faster, so we get our Thunderous Kick up. Whoppa! Okay. So knowing that we're faster is really big for us. Knowing that we're faster is huge. And you do click the Dazzling Gleam button. Okay, so I do think this means you are... I do think this means... Ooh, the damage, buddy. I do think that this means you are probably Specs. So I'm gonna... So we saw that my Zapdos is faster. So I'm gonna swap in my Ogerpon here. And I go for the Wicked Blow. This is why I kept my Sash intact, and they're gonna cancel. Yeah, so, like, this one... Dodging was huge. Like, they had the Arcanine. Dodging was huge there. Like, absolutely no getting around it. No getting around it. The dodge was pretty massive for us, but I do feel like, after we got the dodge, then we kind of were able to still capitalize on it. Like, they did go Terra Steel, I did go for a fighting type move, all that kind of stuff. I have a Sashed Fighting Mon in the back as well. They ripped their Terra, we didn't rip their Terra, but it definitely feels bad. Look, it definitely feels bad. I've clicked a lot of Heat Waves, I've missed a lot of Heat Waves, so I know missing your moves is absolutely no fun. But the team, so again, I do think the team needs a little bit of work, but I do kind of think that having a Corviknight will be some really nice glue to kind of hold the team together and also give it more of a defensive backbone. It also does give us the Steel Fairy Dragon Core. And do we have the Fire Water I don't... Well, we have Water... We do have Fire, Water, Grass, but one of the Pokemon is both Water and Grass, if that counts for anything. But I do think the team it's a solid team. I think it works pretty well together. Again, just needs to go through some fine-tuning. But if you did enjoy the content, please feel free to leave a like, comment, or subscribe. If not, feel free to do exactly none of that. And honestly, any of that kind of stuff really does help the channel grow, really does help me out, and I would very, very much appreciate it. I hope everybody has an absolutely phenomenal day, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Okay, bye!